Which book should we read today? Which one do you think you would like better for the whole class to read? Let's take a vote if we cannot decide. But what is voting? Today, we are going to learn a little bit about what voting is. Let's think. Have we voted before in class? Most of us actually have. Remember, we usually vote for our Go Noodle champion? Because it's so hard to decide which champion we should choose. So most of the time, Ms. Huddleston or I will ask you guys, well, let's take a vote. Let's see which champion we should choose this time. And then everybody chooses. And the most hands that the champion gets will become the champion. Remember? So voting is a process to help us or a group of people, for example, our kindergarten classroom, to decide fairly when it is hard for us to decide or to agree on something. Okay, so we want to make a fair decision. That's when we ask everybody to vote. And then the one thing that has the most votes will win. Okay, so why do you think people vote? There are lots of different reasons why people vote. One reason is so that they can choose a leader to run the country. So people vote to have a leader to help them decide fairly, I think most of us want this leader to help run our country. Or sometimes it is to make some decisions or laws or projects that can help the community, that can help for a better world or to keep people safer. Okay, where do you think people usually vote? So voting, as you can see in this picture over here, usually people check off what leader they want to choose or what project they want to choose, and then they put it in a little box. And usually where people host voting are in a school or in a big public area, and they have these little boxes over here so that people cannot see what you're voting. And then in the end, they put it in a box. So the same with the picture right here. You would go into a little booth right here. You would check off, make sure nobody can see you, and then you'll put it back in a box, or you just send it away to somebody who will collect it. And it always usually is a secret because we don't want other people to see it or to tell you to vote for somebody else. Okay? So it's usually a secret. But now, where do you think people don't vote? Places we usually do not vote at. Can you vote at Burger King or McDonald's? Usually not, because there's so much food and people are trying to get food. That's usually where we eat. Could you vote at a playground? I don't usually see any booths, and that might get pretty loud, or papers might fly away. So usually we don't vote at a playground or at the beach, because at the beach you want to relax in the sun. Those are places people don't usually vote at. You might not vote for serious things at this place. For example, voting for a leader of a country, or which law, or which project, but you could vote for fun things at these places. For example, when you're playing a game with your friends at the beach or at the playground, you can vote for which game you want to play, and then it is fair, so all your friends can play with it. And maybe at a restaurant, you guys can vote for which meal your family should get. Okay, so now that you know what voting is, where you can usually vote, or where you don't usually vote, now you are going to vote for your favorite book that we've read so far. So your parents are going to help you click on a link, and it will show you all the different books that we've read. Not all, some of the books. And then you're going to choose which favorite book you've read so far in kindergarten based on the choices we've given. So enjoy voting.